Okay guys, I've got something different for you, so welcome to Angels and Demons. In this reading, we will step into the unseen battlefield between light and dark to uncover what spiritual forces are surrounding you and what intentions are being sent your way and how divine protection is moving on your behalf. We'll begin with Doreen Virtue's Archangel Oracle cards. Let me just grab those to reveal which archangel is guiding and shielding you. Then with my custom spiritual situation cards, we'll identify the hidden objectives behind any negative energy. Finally, we'll pull 6 tarot cards to break down who, what, when, where, and why, and reveal the backfire energy of any black magic or harmful intentions sent toward you. This is a space for clarity, empowerment, and divine justice. So feel free to comment if these words resonate, and make sure you watch for your rising, your moon, or your person sign. So may these words bring you insight, understanding, and trust in the divine grace that is protecting you. We're protected by Archangel Michael. And let me just get a couple of things here. Make sure that we're clear. Nothing to be afraid of at all whatsoever. This is, of course, for entertainment purposes only, but, take whatever works for you. Holy Spirit, holy angels. All right, I'm going to speak the instructions first. You'll usually hear them during the Aries reading, and that way you'll understand what's going on. So the Oracle card is going to reveal which archangel is watching over you and guiding your path. It will set the energetic tone for your protection and show you where divine support is already at work and what guidance you can trust in the midst of unseen challenges. And then we will move on to our spiritual situation card, and that card will reveal the deeper purpose behind the spiritual attack, the lesson learned, and what is hidden within the warfare. It shows what the darkness is trying to block, test, or awaken in you, so you can recognize the pattern, reclaim your power, and rise above it. Okay, so starting off here, I don't know if this is going to be multiple readings in one. I never know. It just kind of depends on how the energy flows. Okay. All right. Whoa, Aries. Okay, wow. All right, Aries. Which archangel is working with you already? Okay. For Aries. Now remember that spells and black magic, can be very subjective. If somebody is speaking harm over your name or, wishing, even if somebody's just gossiping, in my book, that is black magic. Oh, okay. You might see smoke floating through. If you see an orb or anything else, you can feel free to let me know. I often see them right in real time, but not always. Depends on where I'm looking. All right, so you've got nurture, Archangel Gabriel. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now, so make sure that you're paying attention to your inner child. All right, you have to take care of the inner child. Treat it like you would your own, because it is your own. All right, so now for your spiritual situation card to reveal what is the purpose behind the spiritual attack. And again, take spiritual attack how it resonates, okay? Because I explained to you what that means. If somebody comes up against me, that's a spiritual attack. All right, and we will clarify as we go along and as needed. Okay, so, there's 2 here. I think I'm going to take the one that's behind it. All right, so we've got faith and spiritual disconnect convince you that your prayers aren't heard. Is that some crap? Yes, it is. So somebody is trying to literally block you from your divine protection. So I'm going to read you a spiritual warfare prayer. These are prayers that I have created myself. These are to invoke light to reclaim power. These cards will speak divine authority into motion. Each prayer restores balance, seals protection, and commands darkness to release its hold. When spoken with faith, their power clears, shields, and realigns your path to the light. The dark has no place here. Get behind me, Satan. Spoken with authority, that's all you need to remember. He must obey you. Any demonic forces must obey you when you tell them to back off and get behind you. So for you, spiritual warfare prayer, I've given you the ancestral shield. My ancestors stand with me. Their prayers walk before me. No shadow may pass through the bloodline of light. What I tell you couldn't be more perfect. All right, so we're going to be drawing 6 cards, and I will speak to you their positions, and we will clarify as we go. I think we're going to go to, let's continue with the Tarot of the Modern Witch. This has been working really well for me. So for card number 1, this is going to describe the instigator. Who is behind this energy? The person or force sending harm. Nothing can harm you if you remain faithful to the Most High God. Pick your deity, choose it, apply it how you will to your situation. You're always going to notice that I am divinely connected to Jesus, and I go to Jesus directly for everything, but that's me, and it could be, of course, different for you. All right. Wow, I just bumped into something. Hang on just a second. Okay. All right, so card number 1 will be the instigator. And let me see how my flow is here, because I have to get used to the way that the divine realm is going to channel through me here. But did you notice that? You have to nurture your inner child, the spiritual situation. You know, they're trying to disconnect you from your higher self and from your protection. Makes sense? People are stupid. Okay, I think I'll keep this here. I think I'll keep the prayer out in case you need to screenshot and reference that again. Again, all of these are channeled messages and things of my design. All right. You can feel free to use that. Everything I do, of course, is protected as intellectual property, but I want to share what I get with everybody. So there is your prayer. We've got the situation. They're trying to convince you that your prayers are not heard. All right. I think I feel good about this now. All right, Aries. Who's the instigator behind this energy? Get behind me, Satan. The initial G is significant. You guys know by now, I channel as I go. An octopus is significant. Make sure that you're not getting involved in too much all the time. Give yourself permission to create financial wealth. All right. No, those don't want to flow into place. All right, let me move this out of the way. Jeffrey Epstein is significant. Somebody named Jeffrey, could be the last name Epstein or Epstein. Doesn't have to be with the criminal or the criminal acts from this individual, but it could be something related. I only get that if I'm given it. Criminal trespassing is significant. Somebody has trespassed or is trying to trespass, not just spiritually trespassing against you, but literally trespassing on your property. I'm getting Archangel Jophiel as well. I think we've got Jophiel here. IVF treatments are significant. Somebody has experience with or is very close to somebody who has necessitated in vitro fertilization. All right, the instigator. Who is behind this energy? The person or persons. Okay, a liar. A liar is significant. Somebody who does not tell the truth, somebody who does not resonate with the truth, somebody who will deny the truth at all costs. Somebody could be a chronic habitual liar. This should ring resonant for you. Martha's Vineyard significant. Martha is significant. A vineyard is significant. A vine, the vine, the vines. That could be the name of an apartment complex. All right, so now for the method. How they are sending it or working against you. That could be physically, emotionally, magically, or socially. Social engineering is significant here. Rumors are significant. Somebody not telling the truth. I'm already very much not liking this person who's come up against you. I'm already not. You do, people who start rumors and, fake information, spread misinformation, try to hurt people with words. We rebuke you. We will be returning this to the sender. The sender is today. Today is the right day to do it. All right. So for the method, we have the Chariot in reverse. So somebody could be making false allegations, but these could actually, oh my gosh, I'm going to keep it because it flew out, but I'm going to use it as an addendum. Okay. Somebody's been trying to break your heart, broke your heart, talking about a love relationship, spreading lies about you about a relationship. But I think with the Chariot in reverse, we're talking about somebody who's actually called law enforcement to make false reports against you, to leave false tips against you. Tips are significant. Somebody could work in an environment where tips are offered and accepted. So for the method, I'm going to clarify that with a little more information. Now, this will not be for everyone. Okay, the reason why I say that, you're going to see in just a moment, we speak everything only from the perspective of clarifying for information. All right, I'm going to tell you if they have engaged in black magic, the potential entity, energy, or personage that was invoked in any kind of black magic. Again, we've cleared the space. Nothing can come near me or near you. Keep your house clean. Keep your body cleaner. Keep your thoughts clean. Keep everything clean. Do you get it? You got it. All right. For those of you that are celibate, good for you. It is the way of life until you are coupled up in something that is hopefully more permanent over time. I'm going to be using some words that are only for mature audiences. I would suggest that you not engage in masturbation. Okay, so self-pleasure is not something that I suggest because it leaves a portal open for other people to energetically invade. You don't have to live your life in fear. I'm not saying that if you wake up in the middle of the night, but middle of the night is significant. Somebody could be waking up in the middle of the night, having those thoughts, banish them immediately, say a quick prayer, go, wash your hands. All right. So I'm going to tell you the method, which personage, deity, they are working through, and we have Botis, the method of exposure. There's actually two here, so we're going to keep them. So the magic that they've been sending your way by using one of the demons of the Goetia is Botis, trying to cause exposure, revealing secrets. What did I tell you? We've got the Three of Swords. Revealing secrets or shame to cause fear. Let me tell you something. If anybody is ever a victim of anything like revenge porn or private photos or videos or anything like this being exposed about you, rebuke it instantly. Sue them immediately. Your cheeks might get a little bit hot there for a second, and you're going to take them. And somebody's boat is significant. Somebody's going to sue somebody, and they're going to have to sell a boat to pay you. Mark my words. You'll understand this if it resonates for you. Also, Renoves, the method of persuasion, subtly blends your will through flattery or guilt. All right, so somebody's going to try to shame you into a situation. This is the method of how they're going to upset you or gain in some way. Okay, this could get where we could get at some points here a little technical. If we get a little legal, I'm going to let you know. I'm not an attorney. Let me open the window. Somebody's got a window. Somebody opens the window. Just kidding. All right, everything is good here. But when I start to channel, it gets a little bit crazy. So for card number 3, we're going to use the motive. All right, so we're going to figure out, why are they doing this to you? What is their damn problem? Whether it's jealousy, control, revenge, or greed, etc. I'm going to be clarifying that. All right. Card number 3. Damn, we got 2. We're going to take them again when I lower them, just so that you could see visually what I'm doing here. We got the 8 of Wands for card number 3, and with it comes the Tower. They were trying to cause you a tower. Don't become fearful in any way, because it will never work, and we're going to clear the energy for you. I'm going to be energetically healing you and the situation, protecting you and yours through this. If you have done nothing wrong, no harm will come toward you. If you're the cross watcher and you have done something toward my collective, definitely be afraid. Be very afraid. All right. So the motive, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. They were trying to keep you from moving forward, trying to keep you from progressing. In some way, they could be doing this at a distance. Maybe somebody who lives in the desert, across the desert. You know, somebody could be a fire sign involved in this. We have the Tower. So we definitely have the energy of somebody just really trying to wreck your life. Maybe trying to keep you from flying, or maybe somebody else who's flight restricted is significant here. They were trying to keep you from moving forward, is what you need to know. We're going to clarify what the motive was or is. Why are they doing this? Cross-watcher, you are horrible. All right, if you're cross-watching because you are a bad person and you've done these bad things, I guarantee you, you're not going to like what this feels like in October. October is ruled by, for the most part, it goes from Libra to Scorpio. Bad news for you, because we get the scales of justice from Libra, and then we go into Pluto and Scorpio and Mars. All right, everything will be exposed in October. If it hasn't begun already, it will. If it has begun, it gets worse. All right. Now, this is for the people who have done this to you, collective, and whether or not this resonates with you in different parts, you will know this could be about somebody close to you. All right. Clarifying what is the motive. What has pissed them off so much? You know, sometimes, remember, people, it could be the initial G could be significant. We got 2 there. We have a corrupt official, could be significant. Drugs are significant. All right, let's see. What else is their motive? So far I've got a corrupt official, could be associated with the letter G. Now, the G could be anybody here. That's where it's up to you in this reading to place it. You know, it could be that somebody tried to place drugs on you, put drugs in you. A corrupt official could have collaborated with somebody with the initial G, or you are the G. You get how that works. But definitely somebody could ride a motorcycle. With the Tower, it's all coming down. And when I start to channel fast, I start to speak faster. So you're going to click that gear icon and slow me down if you need to. All right. Your driver's license is of significant. Your driver's license could be suspended, or you got a ticket hanging out there like me. You could have something like that you still have to clear up, but a driver's license is significant. Somebody may have your driver's license, an old driver's license. Maybe they stole your driver's license. Somebody has possession of somebody's driver's license, or the driver's license is significant. This is very serious for me. Hi, I'm Rita Yanez. If you would just, if you'd like a personal reading, please visit me at ritayanez.com, or you could click one of the links that you will see below. I offer hour-long readings on the phone, and it's always more than an hour, so you get a whole lot for what that is. And also, you can order a pre-recorded video from me. You could even choose from one of the styles that you've seen me reading in. If you just say, hey, Rita, when you do your intake, this is how you'd like to read it. And you'll understand that once you get to ordering that video. The videos are a minimum of 30 minutes. They're always longer than that. You get them within 24 hours. You get the link. You will get that information. All right. Feel free again to comment below. Note, confidential memo references sensitive project without authorization. I'm going to put that here with that corrupt official. So there's a corrupt official. Corrupt official could literally mean, if you work at McDonald's, you know, to you, an official, if you don't know anybody in government or in the military or have none of those ties, an official to you could be your boss, could be your manager, right? It wouldn't be your coworker, because your coworker, unless they're the manager, isn't really somebody who you would consider to be an official. But I definitely have some notes or references This is already being exposed, or it's already known that somebody has accessed personal information about you without authorization. Could have been using work resources at work. If it's not at work and happened in your personal life, somebody external to you could have been doing this. All right. I'm going to clarify that with fake profile. Scammers create fake profiles mimicking real users or brands to deceive users into sharing sensitive information. Somebody could be stalking you online with a fake profile, or could have used a fake profile to try. Let's just say that somebody's trying to get your birth certificate from another state, for example. And in trying to get that birth certificate, they have to say that they are related to you, or a birth certificate could be significant to you. I have somebody who actually stole my birth certificate and is in possession. You know, he knows who he is. His initials are CNB, and he has my birth certificate and my driver's license. Now, I'm not an Aries. I do have some significant placements in Aries, so maybe this is for me. All right, so exploiting software vulnerabilities. Hackers can exploit weaknesses in unpatched or outdated software and operating systems to gain access. All right, somebody could be connected to a private investigator. Somebody could have been a private investigator. Somebody is a private investigator. All right, watch yourself on public Wi-Fi. Using unsecure public Wi-Fi networks exposes your data to interception and attack. And an angry manager. What I tell you, somebody's got now. The manager could be part and parcel, or could be just part of the story. I'm going to take this with me because it's there. We've got Archangel Zadkiel, forgiveness, memory, spiritual transformation. You are going through a transformation. You are definitely protected by archangels. Don't think you're not. All right. So for card number 4 and the targeted area. So this will be which area of your life they're trying to impact. Love, career, health, reputation, etc. Okay, I think you know what we're going to do. I think we'll keep this to one reading at a time because I can see that this is going to take a little while and we're not even done. All right, so let's see. Aries. What is the targeted area? Which area of life did they go toward? What were they trying to hit? Justice. Somebody was trying to get you, what I tell you, corrupt officials. We've got the Justice card. Somebody was trying to get you in trouble with the law. For card number 5 and the unseen allies, what hidden protections, allies, or spiritual support you already have. This is going to give you a little bit of a hint. This is going to be fun for you guys, okay? When I'm quiet for a little while and I'm channeling, you'll see I don't post, I try to post every day, but, sometimes you'll see that I go quiet for a time. I do this for fun, okay? So I want to make it perfect for you. I'm a Virgo rising, can you tell? I'm also an investigator, Scorpio sun. All right, let's see. Okay, so your unseen allies. You've got a psychic. There's a psychic or somebody who's sensitive, somebody who's intuitive. It could be somebody else at work. It could be somebody in that justice system who's got a keen intuition. The high priestess could also be speaking of somebody who's watching this and monitoring the person who could be exploiting software vulnerabilities, or somebody who noticed what those breaches were. You have definitely a person. Now, they could be a high priestess. A high priestess could be somebody who is spiritual, somebody who literally is a high priestess, but there's somebody who's very connected to the divine realm. Okay, you do definitely have unseen allies. The high priestess is seen and she is also unseen. She speaks and she does not. All right, so whoa, for card number 6, I wanted to take it, but I felt like I shouldn't. Okay, so for card number 6 and their backfire, I'm actually going to tell you what that backfire is. You ready? This is how their energy will boomerang or unravel. The karmic or real world consequences awaiting them. All right, we're not happy about that, but we're happy to see them get their justice, whether here in the physical, spiritual, or both. All right? Aries, what is your ops backfire? We have the 8 of Pentacles. It's going to backfire at their job or at their work. Now, you could be an Aries. You could be an Aries rising. Any of those significant placements, you could be watching for an Aries. This could be somebody you love, but definitely they are going to have a backfire at their job. That person could be an earth sign. Don't get too, whenever I give you the astrological associations, it's really only when I feel like it. And sometimes I'm going to tell you the sign that it feels like for me. I mean, this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be anybody. Okay. So this could be the person coming at you. Could be somebody who works alone, works from home, could be an artist, could be somebody who makes widgets, somebody who pushes buttons, somebody who works at a factory doing the same thing over and over. All right. So let me tell you now. How will this backfire for them? Wouldn't want to be you. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, I forget. You're not going to actually hear how loud that is. Okay. When we're done with this. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What is the backfire? Okay, we've got the Fed spotlight, indictments drop, fraud, corruption, abuse of power. They're shackled by the very system they thought they owned. Do you see how that ties into the legal? They grow restless, pacing rooms for hours, unable to sit still. This person is so in their head. Also, their eyes grow heavy, but sleep never brings rest. Only torment. And let's get another one before moving along here. What they built on deception becomes evidence against them. Do you see how this is going, people? Do you see how this is going? All right. I think we're going to do a little something extra here, and let's get a conversation card. Okay, so the conversation cards here, now we'll let the shadows speak. Oh, that's what's going to happen. These cards reveal the voice of the ones sending the attack, their anger, their envy, their motives. It doesn't mean their power will prevail, but it does give us a glimpse into the twisted intentions fueling this spiritual interference. All right, so I'm going to tell you what is on their mind. Let me just get these out of the way to not confuse the situation. Somebody's confused. It very well could be a confusing situation for them, right? Okay, so let's get these out of the way. Just to clear it up a little bit for you. All right. Give you a good look at the cards so that you could study those again. We'll just lay them out this way so you can get a good look. All right, so now I'm going to speak for these idiots for you. And this is what's on their mind. When silence fails, it will be heavy with the sound of everything they lost. They were trying to get you to lose everything. Everything you build, I will try to break. Somebody's trying to mess you up. Somebody is trying to, whether you've got side gigs, projects, hobbies, or just trying to mess it up. Oh my, you can't make this up. Same card. Everything you build, I will try to break. I know your weaknesses and I'll use them against you. All right. That's that idiot or those idiots speaking. Okay, I have no issue saying that because it's true. All right. Get these out of the way. And now I think what we should do is a return to sender. I'm going to give you some information. So I want you to send this back. I don't really engage in this, but in the month of October, it would actually be a good idea. Today's a great day for that, because you can send it to the universe. You could send it right up their ass. You could send it out to outer space. You could do whatever you like with it, but do get rid of it and send it back. So sending it back, seal the circle, stay in light. All right. What I'm about to tell you, this returns harmful energy to its origin. Speak the line with intent. Visualize the path unfolding and watch the darkness close in on itself. All right, so let's get you a return to sender. Right there. Return to sender. I want you to speak this out loud. You can pause the video on it. I'll hold it up closer to you in case you want to pause it there. I send this back, harmless and empty. See the energy stripped of power as it departs. Do you understand me? I send this back, harmless and empty. See the energy stripped of power as it departs. All right, so let's close this reading.